Hello and welcome to the first ever voiceover on my YouTube channel. My name's Angel and today we are going to be drawing Immortal journey Zeri from the game League of Legends. Sorry if you ever see me cut in the middle of the word or something. It's pretty stressful for me to record a voiceover for the first time. I would really appreciate feedback in the comments about how did I do with my voiceover. And other thing I have to mention is the fact that the Speedpaint is not from the beginning of the sketching process. This was a stream painting and I started recording pretty late because I forgot to turn the second instance of OBS. I didn't want to use the VOD because of all the overlays and chat and all the stuff, so I decided to just turn recording on a separate OBS instance, and that's why we have almost the entire head sketched in the beginning. It was meant to be two sketches at first. The Zeri headshot and another character next to her, but I decided that I really loved how the hair and the face turned out, and I decided to just expand this sketch and skip making a second one. That's why we are adding the details on the outfit that Zeri has near her bust and décolletage areas. I'm not the best AD carry player in the world, I'm just learning to play ADC, but ever since I saw the splash art for this skin, I just instantly fell in love with it. I really like the color palette on this skin, all the bright colors contrasted with the nice blues, and the fact that Zeri has a bit deeper skin tone than most League characters. It makes for a lot of opportunity to use warmer colors than with a lot of League champions. One thing you can see me do in the process right now is deepening the line art in the spots that have shadow, like whenever you have overlapping hair strands or the neck connects to the head. These spots have a lot more wide line art than in the other places to indicate that shadow. Back to the topic of League of Legends. It has been a huge source of inspiration for me ever since I started playing like 5 or 6 years ago. I love painting League characters. Riot artists have this style that everyone wants to replicate. Why? Because it's really appealing and really comfy to the eye. They have the characters have a lot of detail and a lot of love put into every single one of them. I have a bit of sentimental approach to Riot and Riot artists as well. I have done a painting of one of Legends of Runeterra characters a while ago, Cheap, Malphite's child. After I uploaded it to ArtStation, I received a comment from the concept artist that actually created Cheap, and it was an amazing experience to see you being noticed and that he likes it. It gave me so much inspiration and motivation to create more artworks, and it it made me feel better about my art in general. I did choose quite saturated colors for the golden accents in this painting, I have to admit, but I thought that they would really complement the hair color that Zeri has, and also some blue ribbons that she has in her hair that are also this amazing tealish blue shade. These are the ribbons that I'm talking about. The highlights on them are in a bit more of a tealish hue than just a normal blue, and it contrasts really nicely with the really saturated and warm golden hues. You could probably notice by now that I'm doing all the coloring on one layer. That's one thing that I do pretty often whenever I'm doing a sketch. That makes me work a lot faster. The blending is easier to do on one layer for me. And I don't really mind the fact that I don't have that much control over the separate elements of the painting. I really like painting on one layer. And I know some artists also like doing that. It speeds up the process a lot. It speeds up the process a lot. We are now wrapping up the shading of the character and are going to move to some effects in just a second. We are now adding a secondary light source from the back of the character, I suppose, and a blue top light to contrast with the backlit effect with the orange lighting. And we are adding the lightnings. I learned to make them properly not too long ago. Lightnings were a bit of a struggle for me before I learned the correct technique to paint them, but I really like how they turned out. So here's the end result of the painting. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a subscription if you liked it, and a thumbs up, and see you in the next Speedpaint.